Hey Hillcrest, I'm Emma,
And I'm Jamelia.
and this is your
Pat TV. There will be an academic banquet on May 5th.
On May 9th and 10th, there will be a bass fishing team meeting in the library at 6.
May 10th, there will be a spring concert. As you know, seniors, exam starts this week. This Friday, we will be having 1st, 3rd, and 7th period. Coming back that following Monday, we will have exams for 2nd, 4th, and 8th. Our last day was Tuesday, May the 10th. We will have 5th and 6th period exams.
The Anime Club recently took a trip to the Botanical Gardens in Birmingham to explore the Japanese culture and flowers. This is not the only experience that the Anime Club has had experiencing other cultures. Reporter Jordan Robertson has more on the story.
Hillcrest students aren't only embracing our culture here at Hillcrest, but the Anime Club is experiencing other cultures firsthand.
Well, Tuscaloosa is a sister city with Narashino, Japan, and the gardens in Birmingham have a Japanese gardens exhibit. Similar to how we ourselves grew up with cartoons, people in Japan grew up with cartoons and they kind of develop a passion for it. Like, you have adult cartoons and children cartoons, same thing.
Some activities the Anime Club members participate in are food and tea tastings. The Anime Club also takes trips, like the most recent one to the Botanical Gardens.
Well, anime itself is a direct reflection of Japanese culture. They fit into a society that lacks borders when it comes to expressing yourself as an individual. I know last year we had a Japanese speaking lady that came to our class, and she showed a slide shows of how women would dress in their tops and bottoms and how they would apply makeup. It can help you to kind of broaden your horizon, broaden your perspective on how your attire, the way you see people, the way you act, the way you express yourself should be accepted amongst all nationalities.
The Anime Club meets in Miss Brown's room 209, from 3:15 to 4:30 every Tuesday.
Our baseball team has just made it to the playoffs.
Hillcrest baseball team was fortunate enough to win all 3 games at the start of the playoffs on Friday, April 22nd.
We started this past Friday night. We hosted Wetumpka out of Montgomery, a best 2 out of 3 series, and we were able to sweep them Friday night to advance to the second round.
According to Coach Gardner, the team played well on all games. They even called the mercy rule against the game against Wetumpka. Gardner is confident that these boys have what it takes to make it to state.
Some of the strength is our offense really performed well. We hit the ball very good Friday night. Defense played well, and pitching gave us a great chance to win the ball game. So all around, we played a good series Friday night.
Over the years, Hillcrest has had a strong reputation for making it to the playoffs in baseball. Although there are only 5 rounds to the playoffs, the team feels fortunate to have made it to the second round.
But we've been fortunate enough to kind of get deeper into the playoffs each season, so we're looking to just try to get better to where we have been in the past. Last year we went to 3rd round. The year before that was 4th round, so we're trying to stay consistent in our depth, but this year kind of take it a little bit farther. This is the time, this is the one chance that we get. It's what we worked all year for, so it's time to get it done.
Good luck, Patriots.
On April 27, 2016, senior Katie Little made the decision to sign on with the Shelton State for a softball scholarship.
Shelton State offered one of Hillcrest's own students, Katie White, a scholarship for softball. Her academic, intelligent, talented ways got her a scholarship.
Katie does a great job behind the plate. She works extremely hard. She's a great hitter, and she's a great teammate and leader for us.
I always had the dream of wanting to play in college, but I really started pursuing it my freshman and sophomore year. I knew that I wanted to play in college, and so I just worked really hard and did all the right things to be able to play in college.
Katie's achievements came from dedication, good grades, hard work, a positive attitude, self-confidence. She is motivating herself to pursue her dream in nursing and doing softball.
I think it'll help me and motivate me. If maybe if I don't want to go to class or something one morning, have an 8 o'clock, I'd be like, oh, I have to go because I have softball at 12. And it'll just help me be a real motivator to do good and keep up my grades.
Katie is one of several athletes that has signed from Hillcrest this year. Congratulations, Katie.
Recently, students may have noticed technicians installing wireless routers in the classrooms. The AeroHub wireless access points are installed on the English and Math wing in every room.
Students are able to use the wireless access points while they're using the laptops only. They're not designed for your cell phones to connect to. Obviously, there's some security issues with that, number one. And number two, the system is totally designed for educational purposes. And it's just not designed for kids to be able to communicate with the devices with their cell phones or any other sort of iPads or wireless technology.
By the end of the installation, every room in the school will be equipped with its own wireless router.
They have added more access points. So number one, the system is being totally upgraded so that the connectivity is greater. There'll be more bandwidth available through the access points, and then even more important, there are more access points, so there are fewer dead spots throughout the school. The school should have a tremendous amount of wireless capability no matter where you are in the building once the upgrade is complete.
As of now, there has been no decision made concerning students' ability to connect to the Wi-Fi.
Earth Day was on April 22nd. Last Tuesday, we celebrated by learning about different animals, plants, and aspects of the planet. Let's check in with Janetta with more on the story.
Thanks, Jamelia and Emma. Last Tuesday, Hillcrest students had the opportunity to learn about honeybees, animal fur, and the dangers of UV rays from the Tuscaloosa County extensions. There were several activities for students to participate in to help them learn about respecting the environment.
We're having this event to celebrate Earth Day. We have several things going on. They're going to talk to you about mammals and birds at this station. Then the next station they're talking about reptiles. Then we have a lady who's here who has her honeybees. She's going to talk about how important honeybees are and for our food supply. Inside, I forgot to tell you about that one. She's talking about sun safety. You're actually making UV bracelets. They turn white when they're inside. When you're out of the UV rays, when you come outside, they turn colors. So that lets you know when you need to put on sunscreen.
Students say they enjoyed having the opportunity to learn about our Earth and what we can do to protect it.
I learned a lot about honeybees, and I learned about that we have 6 venomous snakes in the state of Alabama, which was cool to learn. I feel really good. I mean, we've only done 3 so far, but I like the fact that, they come out here and they teach us a lot about our Earth and teach us about saving our Earth and how we need to protect our skin and protect our planet, and it's really educational, and I love it.
Celebrating Earth Day is a yearly activity, and we look forward for next year's event. Back to you.
We all know it can kind of be difficult to get to the library sometimes with as many students as we have at this school. Luckily, we have just got a new laptop cart with 30 laptops for all teachers to check out.
Many students may have noticed a new addition to Hillcrest's technical department. Our new laptop cart consists of over 30 new laptops available for student use.
Well, one good thing, it will allow them to be able to search for topics that they are trying to find answers to for their project. And also, hopefully, it will allow them to search the correct way. We want to make sure that they're looking for topics that are valid. They don't want to be looking for on Wikipedia, for instance, because not all of those are validated. They may not always be correct.
The new laptops will help take students to a new positive intellectual level.
You can use the laptops to gain access to information that may not be in books in the library. They can use sources such as Alex.
Even though teachers can only check out the laptops 2 days in a row, there are plans to get more.
Lucky bracelets are the new trend around town. The bracelets contain elements from the highest and lowest points on Earth. They contain water from Mount Everest and mud from the deep sea. Let's check in with Desiree for more information on the bracelets.
Lucky bracelets have become a huge fan among Hillcrest students. The bracelets are said to contain mud from the Dead Sea and water from Mount Everest. These elements work together to make a more balanced life. Although they are popular, the students are skeptical of whether the bracelets are worth the money.
I don't know that I would personally spend the amount of money they are on them, but I think they're, for the people that want them, I think they're cute, but personally I wouldn't spend the money on them.
Another point of controversy is whether or not the bracelets actually have the elements from the earth in their makeup. The Hillcrest students have actually proven this wrong.
I have cut one open before, and there is like a little bit of mud in the black one. There's like one little water drop in the white.
I had one before and I broke it, so I decided to cut it open, and inside the black bead I scooped out the mud and there was mud in it.
Even though the bracelets are expensive, some students think they are worth the money.
I definitely think everything's a good idea if it goes to charity or to help other people out.
And it goes to kids that are less fortunate, so I think it is worth it sometimes.
I'm pretty sure they'll be popular from a year from now.
If you want to donate to charity, you can find these bracelets at Canukins. If not, there's always other ways. This is Desiree Shepard reporting from PATS TV. Back to you.
Panda, 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 panda. I got in Atlanta, to the lean, the family. Credit cards and the scammers, getting no licks in the bank. Legacies, family. Home. Tonight.
My wish for the class of 2016 is a lot like for all the kids that are moving on from Hillcrest. I hope that they're successful, and I also hope they remember their times at Hillcrest and they come back and visit us, and that they understand that their time in high school should not be the best times of their life, but that they're moving on to better, bigger and better things, and that we're going to miss them. The one word, champions, because that's what we did in tennis last year, and we hope to do that again. But no, unforgettable, sure, unforgettable. That's the word.
I hope that they always remain financially stable, that they have lots of financial success, and never forget the one who taught them the most about economics. I love the aggravation with the senior class, how I can aggravate them about bringing me chicken chimichangas, and then how they can aggravate me about being from Fayette, not Fayette, Fayette. The senior class of 2K16 is unique.
Feeling good don't never cost a thing, and the pain you feel's a different kind of pain. I'm going home, but to the place where I belong, and where your love has always been enough for me. try. I'll be at your door tonight if you need help. If you need help, I'll shut down the city lights. I'll cheat, I'll beg and bribe to make you well, to make you well. When enemies are at your door, I'll carry you away from more if you need help. The back door, I have a photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. I found the photo of the friend that I was looking for. It's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Go, breaking all the records they thought never could be broke. Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try? Do it for your country, do it for your name. Cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name. Cause you burn with the burn.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Jamelia.
And that was your
Pat TV.
We scratched our names in that oak tree.